It's a very rare G&L.
Oh, I like the G&Ls.
It's a very rare. It's never been plugged in. It's brand new. It's not brand new. It's been in a case for years. And actually, this model, he actually held it for 50 years before he allowed it to be made.
We're just waiting for Amazon to catch up with us. While we're waiting, I'm gonna play this video. We're still waiting for Amazon to go live. We're live on Facebook and YouTube and X. Just waiting for Amazon.
About the Cord Buddy, not only is it so easy to use, it's also an instant party. And let me prove that to you for a second. You like big and rich music? You want to come on the road with us? You want to be in a band? If you got a Cord Buddy and you can push the red button and the blue button, you can play Save a Horse Ride a Cowboy. Check this out. Well, I walk into the room, passing out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. Red button, I buy the bar a double round of Crown. Everybody is getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same. Red button, and I saddle up my horse. Blue button, now I ride into the city. Red button, make a lot of noise. Blue button, cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Woo! Party time with the Cord Buddy. Get yourself a Cord Buddy and have some fun, people. It's time.
I don't think they're going to keep up with us, Travis. So guess what? We're on Facebook, we are on YouTube, and we're over on X. And
well, that's good enough. That's good enough.
You know, we got good friends. I tell you, there are a lot of friends, a lot of Cord Buddy supporters for a long time out there on social media. Travis.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We got tens of thousands.
Of
friends we've made and lifelong acquaintances.
Well, I'm going to tell people right now, you want to learn how to play guitar? You watch Travis and get yourself a Cord Buddy. And so go to chordbuddy.com. And but we'll just say we are live on Cord Buddy. We've got the Facebook page, the Cord Buddy. We are on YouTube and on X. Also, Cord Buddy over on X. Travis, tell us, you've been pretty active on X over the years.
Yeah, I have. I love X. X is sort of our demographics. But for the people that may see this that's not familiar with what Cord Buddy is, let me just go over it. So it's a guitar team. Always, what do I say? I say this always in my lives. Tune. Check your tuning. I'm close, but I'm not perfect. So there it is. That was the one. Just enough to mess things up. That's what I always say. Perfect. By the way, this was I'm tuning with our Cord Buddy patented tuner with string break technology. This tuner will warn you if you're too tight, if the tension is too much for the string that you're tuning. It will warn you. It knows. We designed that in there. We invented this, and it will tell you to stop. It literally, well, why don't I just show you? So if I'm tuning, check this out, guys. And green is in tune, okay? That's green. Look, here it going up, the tension, and it turns red and literally says stop. And then I popped my string. I didn't stop soon enough. That's the perfect example. I kept turning it, and I knew I was getting there. and I should have stopped. I should have listened to my own tuner, Scott. That's the first time that's ever happened on a live. But I'm glad it did, because that shows that the tuner actually works. It was my fault. The tuner did its job. I didn't do my job. See? So
I love the Chord Buddy tuner. It's just that string break technology is a great addition. People should change their strings occasionally, at least, right? They get worn out, they get muddy sounding, and change your strings, but you don't have to change your strings because you were tuning.
Yeah, exactly. And and how we came up with that tuner is when we started going into schools, and we have a wonderful, wonderful school program. In fact, this Thursday, Scott, I'll be back in Enterprise at Dolphin Junior High and Coppinville Junior High. We're going to start removing the detail this week, Scott. Exciting. They are so excited.
Show people what that looks like, Travis, when you start talking about removing those.
Yeah. So when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. I'm going to turn a little reverb on. Singing words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be, Lord, let it be. Singing words of wisdom, let it be. So once we learn all our strum patterns and our picking patterns that we teach, and we teach all of this inside of the 2-month lesson plan right here, 2-month lesson plan with Chord Buddy. When you learn your strum patterns, guys, the magic happens and the rubber meets the road, so to speak. Look, we pull this out. Now you start doing what this was doing for you. So what those 2 gray and 1 black tabs was making for you with the push of 1 button, you're now playing on your own. So that's what, Scott, we're going to start this Thursday, the kids doing in Enterprise. And they're excited. I'm excited. And then I'll be going over to Dolphin Junior High, where I'll be showing them how to start doing the alternating. And when I say alternating, it's another strum pattern that we teach in our patented teaching lesson, where if we're using the G, for instance, you pick the top string and strum the bottom 5. Then you pick the 4th string from the bottom, which is the D string, and strum the bottom 3. Lay down your head, Tom Dooley. Lay down your head and cry. So that's the alternating pick strum. So we develop it from beginner, entry level, all the way up to fairly complex strum patterns, all while using the Chord Buddy. That way, when we start removing the tabs, you've got a good base for your rhythms and your strum patterns, which people think, and it kills me. You ask a musician what's the most important part of playing, they're going to tell you the rhythm hand, the right hand if you're a righty. If you ask a beginner or someone that's never played what's the most important hand, they always say the left hand. But it's not. It's the rhythm hand, guys, over and over. We can teach this with muscle memory. Rhythm comes from listening in the head, okay?
And it changes the song. When you're playing, as you say, just the quarter strum, and then you go to the alternating bass strum, the song sounds way different.
Oh, gosh, yeah. I can use, Scott, the same chords, the same pattern of chords. In other words, going from the blue to the red to the yellow to the green. Just that same pattern, the order that I'm going to them, was 3 different songs, but it's totally different. So if I go the Beatles song, I'll do it this way. When I find myself in times of, and I'm just doing a quarter strum on the 1. When you count music, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I find myself, actually, this is a split bar song. It's 2 beats per. Find myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me. So now check this out. This is the Driving and Crying song. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you will. Hey, hey, mama. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Same exact chords, same exact pattern, two totally different songs. So that's why when people ask, and I'm sure as a musician, Scott, you've had people say, "Man, how can you do all? How many songs can you play with chord buddy? It's only 4 chords." Well, literally tens of thousands, and that sounds, to be honest, that's a low number, isn't it? I mean, that sounds like a big number, but it's actually you can play virtually every song written with chord buddy. So.
Well, with 4 chords on the chord buddy, that's one more than most rock and roll musicians need. So
that's true. That's true. You can play every Taylor Swift song, every Eagles song, every Bon Jovi song, pretty much every George Strait song, every, even when you were playing the John Rich song, when you walk into the room, passing out $100 bills, and I was sitting here playing along with it.
That was fun.
And the horns on my Silverado grill.
Talk about John Rich and how you guys got together and what he thought of chord buddy.
Do me a favor and you take control for just a second and let me go settle up with
this work. Let's just play that John
guys, Rich. You caught us doing business at Chord Buddy. We're doing a live on Facebook, on X, and I'm taking care of a customer all at one time.
Absolutely, do it.
I feel about the Chord Buddy. About the Chord Buddy, not only is it so easy to use, it's also an instant party. And let me prove that to you for a second. You like big and rich music? You want to come on the road with us? You want to be in a band? If you got a Chord Buddy and you can push the red button and the blue button, you can play Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. Check this out. Well, I walk into the room, passing out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. Red button, I buy the bar a double round of Crown. Everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same. Red button, and I saddle up my horse. Blue button, now I ride into the city. Red button, make a lot of noise. Blue button, cause the girls they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, "Save a horse, ride a cowboy." Everybody say, "Save a horse, ride a cowboy." Woo! Party time with the Chord Buddy. Get yourself a Chord Buddy and have some fun, people. It's time.
There's so many songs that you can play, and Travis out on the YouTube channel is loaded up a bunch of them, and we've got another one here.
Hey guys, Travis here from Chord Buddy. Chord Buddy. As promised, I'm going to do Oliver Anthony. Wrote this song here, Rich Men North of Richmond, so to speak. Well, I'm selling my soul, working all day for overtime hours and bullcrap pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away. Drag back home, drive my sorrows away. It's a dang shame what the world's gotten to for people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Yeah, it is. Living in a real world with an old soul. It's a dang shame.
Yeah, there's just tons of songs that you can play with Chord Buddy. And Travis,
that guy went to stardom, didn't he?
Yeah, I tell you.
I mean, overnight he went to stardom. And his wife is divorcing him and taking half of everything he made.
Oh boy.
Hey, he is coming out with a new song. He's got a new song he's coming out with. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, let's talk ukulele for a minute.
Yeah, my daughter was just talking about playing the ukulele, and she loves it. It's so portable. It's easy to play. It sounds good.
Scott, I can't tell you how many times I've said this. I didn't give this instrument 2 shakes. I mean, I won't say I hated it, but I did not like the ukulele. I thought it did the music industry a disservice. I did. And the only thing I knew about it was Johnny Carson, Tiptoe Through the Tulip.
Oh, yes, right. Yep.
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim.
And that ruined it for me. I said, what a joke. He's turning people off of music. I mean, and that was the end of it until we came out with the uke buddy. I mean the chord buddy for ukulele. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Guys, that is so much fun. I've got a ukulele in my Volkswagen Bug. I've got a ukulele in the back seat of my truck. I've got one upstairs. I've got 2 here in my office. I'm not kidding. I've got one with this on with the chord buddy for you could own it. Then I've got the same Amai uke, but I've got it without it so I can. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh yeah, guys, that's how fun it is. I'm telling you, I almost want to stand up and kick myself in the tail, Scott, for only coming to ukulele at the age of 60.
Well, people can go to chordbuddy.com, and if you go up at the top, you can click on the guitars and ukuleles, and we've got a great combo pack there where you can get that Amahi ukulele, which so many people are just familiar with the souvenir ukuleles. Yeah. And that's not a real musical instrument. That's just designed to put on the shelf to remind you that you had a nice vacation, spent a lot of money.
You spent a year's worth of earnings in 4 days.
Yeah, and that's just on going to McDonald's in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So, but the Amahi, you have been pretty impressed with those as instruments.
Yeah, Michael Shear actually called me up out of the blue. He actually saw me with if y'all remember Duck Dynasty. He saw me on TV with Cy Robertson from Duck Dynasty, and he Googled me. I'm easy to find. I want to be easy to find because if you want to learn guitar or ukulele, I want you to find me. So he did, and Michael Shear's his name. He owns this company here, and he said, hey, why don't we make one for the ukulele? So we did. Actually, he is not a partner. He didn't finish the project with me, but he it got me started, and I was already halfway across the river, so I finished it, and I'm so glad I did, because we have gotten thousands upon thousands of young people playing the ukulele. I consider the ukulele the gateway instrument to everything, to piano. The reason for it doesn't hurt your fingers, even without the chord buddy for ukulele. They're nylon. They're like the classical strings are on a guitar, so they don't hurt your fingers. They're inexpensive. They're portable, just like you said. There's no reason not to have a ukulele. I don't care if you're a guitar player or what you are. Please get you a ukulele. I'm a guitar player, and I end up playing this even at home. Because listen, you do this on guitar, right? You do this on bass, right? You do this on guitar. You do this on bass. So most of the skills that you use on guitar or banjo or bass guitar transfer over to ukulele and vice versa. What you learn here in the beginning will transfer over to guitar or bass or banjo or fiddle or whatever you want to learn. That's why I say it's the best gateway instrument in the world to get you involved in music, and then you can move on to other instruments should you choose to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a great instrument. It
And I
sounds
think
good.
they're 129 or 139. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I encourage parents get the ukulele, get the whole combo with the Chord Buddy. You'll have fun playing it, and if your kids are interested, they'll want to pick it up. And if they're thinking about, man, they want to play trumpet, man, yeah, that's a $2,000 investment right there. But for a little bit of money, you can get a great musical instrument. And Travis, there is so much research that says playing music is good for your brain, especially when you're a kid growing up.
Scott, we've got study after study after study that tells you the benefits of music, the cognitive benefits of it, the physicality benefits of it, the social benefits of it. I mean, there are no downsides to learning to play an instrument. Now, my daddy, if you were to ask him when I told him I wanted to be a musician, my daddy said, son, there's only 3 things that happen to musicians. They end up in jail, on drugs, or they die. And I told Daddy, I said, well, I've only had 2 out of the 3 so far.
Well, there you go.
But obviously, music, Scott, seriously, is the one constant that I can say has been with me through the highest points of my life to the lowest. Yeah. What have I had to count on that I knew would be there to comfort me, to get me through it? My music. You know, friends come and go, or sadly, sometimes family members come and go, but your music will be with you, Scott, forever.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you want to celebrate, when you want to remember, maybe when you want to remember your mom, you might play a certain song. You know?
Thinking of my mom. I tell you what, my mother, and I think of her all the time, she was my biggest fan, Scott. I would not be sitting here talking to you had my mother not been in my corner and pushed me to do things that I didn't want to do, but I would do it just to please her, and then I was glad I did.
Yeah.
We do that as parents, don't we?
You know, it's so important. This is one of those things I'm telling parents. Buy the ukulele Chord Buddy combo with the lesson plans, with the tuner, play some music. Probably get a couple of ukuleles. You can play duets. There's nothing more fun. My dad and I used to play. He played banjo and I played guitar, and we'd sit there in his living room and just play.
Everything's color coded. Just follow the colors, follow the words. All of these songs are in here. Plus, this is only the beginning. I mean, this is just the songs that's in here. You can play thousands of more songs. And then this is our little campfire book that goes with it. That's got like Kumbaya on top of Old Smoky. This little light of mine. She'll be coming around the mountain. Clementine, Baba Black Sheep. Just all kind of cool songs in here. You know, Kumbaya, Home on the Range, Amazing Grace, Bingo, B-I-N-G-O. So just a lot of fun. And I've been saying this on my lives, and I'll say it on our live today. When we've only got a handful of these left, and they're going, and when they go, the price is going up because I can't get these at the same price anymore, Scott. So,
yeah, I think everybody should stock up. You know, Christmas is coming. Get your gifts, put it in the closet. And then on Christmas morning, well, if you've practiced, you know, we've got the Christmas song books. There's all kinds of Christmas songs. And I tell you, we talked to a man who never played guitar, always wanted to play, got the Chord Buddy combo, got the full-size guitar, got the lesson plans, got the Chord Buddy, the tuner, and he was out Christmas caroling with his daughter. Leading song.
Yeah, he's from California. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He was so excited.
In fact, he was on a horse and buggy, Scott. You remember?
That's right. That's
He
right.
was on a caroling horse and buggy, hauling people around, caroling them with a guitar and a chord buddy.
And he had never taken a guitar lesson, never learned how to play guitar. But there he is leading Christmas carols with his daughter.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a great memory.
I mean, Scott, you can get this today and be caroling. Nose reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it low. I mean, you can get this today, and if you can push a doorbell at the person's house you're going to, you can play this song.
That's a great way to put it. I love it. If you can push a doorbell, you can
push a doorbell. You can play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny. I mean, press the doorbell, bing dong, red nose.
Well, Travis, I know that you've got a ton of stuff going on. You've got some new guitars coming in. You got to go check those out. You got shipments to make, so Amazon can be fulfilled, so that all the you got a good partnership with Hal Leonard that gets them out to all the little mom and pop music stores around the country.
A new shipment to Hal Leonard went out yesterday. A new shipment to Amazon went out Friday. So they should be fully stocked. We've got plenty. So hey, we've got 2 websites. The Chord Buddy is our Shopify site.com, thechordbuddy.com. Then just chordbuddy.com is our WordPress site. So either one, Amazon, even eBay. We're on eBay. So, but
and I'll tell people,
buy from us just so that we'll have a record of you. Here's the thing: a lot of people, hey, Amazon's great. We love Amazon because it's Amazon's great. But a lot of people buy from Amazon, then they have a problem and they call me thinking they bought from me. Now, I will take care of them. Don't get me wrong, 100%. But they think because they bought a Chord Buddy off Amazon, they're instantly in our warranty program and all that. So they're not. You're not. Now, if you register, then you will be. But if you buy from our website, you're automatically in our warranty program. You're automatically in our discount programs. You're automatically signed up for our emails, not to get bombarded with stuff to buy, but literally to give you lessons like I teach how to play This Little Light of Mine, and I teach how to play Amazing Grace. I teach how to play the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I even teach how to play Your Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. That's
always
a little thing we all love.
The other thing, Travis, is that people can email you, Travis at chordbuddy.com, with song requests. And that's how we ended up with some of these different songs that people do that we've got on Amazon, like the Rich Man.
Yeah, somebody wanted me to teach that, and I did. So
and so there's a particular song you want to do, send it to Travis, and he'll put it together on one of these lives. So make sure you're following us on Facebook and X.
Hey, listen,
YouTube.
Scott, I'll throw this out. If a customer that's watching this wants to come on a live with us and me teach them live, I'm willing to do that.
Well, there we go. I love it. So reach out, Travis at chordbuddy.com. Join us live with your requests, and Travis will teach you how to play that song.
Right here in front of millions. Nothing to be scared of. Hey, listen, I did it with Robert Herjavec on Shark Tank.
That's right.
And so if I can do it with him, I can do it with you.
Well, I'm going to put this picture up. Look at this right here. Look at that face. Look at that smile he's got.
Yeah.
He said, "We're jamming, baby."
Yeah. All of that because my daughter, Brady, who is literally in the office next door, told me, looking at me in my eyes, "Daddy, invent that." That's why we're here.
Well, with that, Travis, we'll be back next week, and people can tune in, and maybe someone will join us live, one of the Chord Buddy fans.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, everybody. We'll talk to you all next week.